Hi besties, happy new year. Hey, I've been wanting to come here to do this video, but somehow life has been taking its toll, you know. And yes, I'm here to give you all the gists, the juicy. And throughout today, I've like since morning I've been trying to make sure I'm here, to make sure I do this video after several weeks of trying to find the arc for which I can come back to my YouTube content and everything, and not being able to. Today I finally decided to, okay, despite all odds, I'm going to do this. And then my baby became all fuzzy. Since morning we've been battling it, and the guy refused to sleep. But finally I got him to sleep, and the intention was just, hurry and do this video, get my soldiers to know exactly what has been happening in my life. And I just said, how would I have just been blank for months and then come back to my soldiers and I'm looking like I've had the whole world on my shoulders for the several years I've been out. So I had to make the effort. So from foundation to powder, and we are here, and I'm actually feeling myself. I didn't want to come feeling like, yes, I'm a yummy mommy. That happened, and I'm here to fill you all into the juicy details. Yeah, if you have not seen me before, or if you're just stumbling on this vlog for the very first time, I'm Josephine Kenechi, and this is Life of Kessie Joe, and you're very much welcome to this vlog. I hope you stay with us and become a family member. Click on the subscribe button and subscribe already. It's all vibe here. And yes, despite everything, I'm going to try to be consistent here, because there's just a lot I want to share with you. Like, the list is plenty, and I that's why I started with saying hi besties, because you guys are about to become my best friends. Like, everything I'm going to take you all like on my life journey, and yes, you guys will just get to know my life journey. My makeup videos are going to come up and everything, and I'm just going to make sure and be deliberate about it this year, to be here with you all, and okay, we're gonna vibe. So a little disclaimer, in case you're hearing some weird sounds from the background, I'm currently on Omugo, so I had to move to my parents' house because they couldn't move to my own house for the Omugo. And because I needed to really do this video, I just had to make sure I am here for this video. So there's just been a lot that has been happening with me from the last time I was on this channel down till now. It has been a lot. And I'm here to fill you guys in. So what happened, I never really thought that I would be one of those people, or one of those ladies that get pregnant and then just go underground. I just felt like, okay, when it happens, I'm going to always be here. That was my thoughts. So while we were trying, I was making sure that I was here, and then it happened. And the first shock for me, first I had some kind of shocks. So the first shock for me was everybody wanted it to be hush hush hush. It was good. It's a good news, and of course I wanted to share. I wanted to be everywhere, like, oh, finally that's happened, because it has been a journey. Of course, if you continue on this channel, you will get to find out how it has been a journey, because I filmed one video on that, how we're trying and what happened throughout and how we got here. So first of all, like I said, it was a hush hush thing. I found out, and then I told my husband, and then it was like, shh. And I'm like, okay. Then I told my mother-in-law, I told my mom, my dad about it, and it was the same. Shh. Pregnancy, no, they hide himself. When it starts the show, everybody go know. Nobody you go announce to people this and that. And for the first 3 months, you are supposed to lay low. Like, that was just the vibe. And I was like, okay, what is going on and all that. But I later got to find out that it was in Nigerian society, Nigerian mentality, that a child could be killed in the womb at the early stage. Once bad people get to find out, people that don't want you to, they get to scatter the whole thing and all that. And I was like, it was shocking to me. So despite the fact that I really wanted to continue on my old jaye jaye vibe, I just couldn't. First trimester came with its own roller coaster. The first thing I noticed was that I was tired. I was always tired. I didn't want to do anything. Of course I had to cook. Yes, I had to do some house chores, but I found out that that was a drag for me. I was always dragging to do them. I just always wanted to lie on the bed, and I just wanted to just do nothing. But sometimes my shop people self, my big-headed self, I'll carry myself and make sure that I go to the shop, just try to always be active. But I did not want to be in front of a camera. I was always tired. I just couldn't be in front of the camera, and I thought that would pass. But month 1, month 2, month 3, it just didn't pass. Sometimes I had to struggle to just be in front here, and after the first trimester, before I could say, my bump was already showing, and I just couldn't be in people's faces, because I felt like, okay, they could basically see the pregnant glow in me, and that was something I did not want, because I've been trying to get to this point. I didn't want anything to come and truncate that. And since everybody has been like, hush, 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 I didn't want it to seem as if, okay, we tell her, she no here, see now this one can happen. I didn't want it, so I just generally, I stayed on my stay. I was like, okay, let me not be the cause of anything. If this is how it is in the Nigerian society, then I should respect that and just stay on my stay. And that was how I was on the low all through. Of course, second trimester came with a burst of energy, but I created content that I did not post, and I started posting after I gave birth. So that was one of the reasons why I faced doubts on you all. I'm sorry for that. Yes, the second reason was I think my phone. Most times when I think of creating YouTube content, because when I do videos are large, my phone space is kind of constricted, so it's always getting full. So when I think of the process of creating, deleting, collecting, removing, putting in laptop and all those things, plus the way I was feeling that time, I just could not keep up. So I allowed myself, let's just be, and all that. Yeah, and it has just been a sweet journey. I think my third trimester, I was a mess. Second trimester was the sweetest journey for me, but that one also came with its own serene, which I'm going to talk about some other time on another video. I think I also made a video on my trimester journeys, my first trimester, my second trimester, my third. Those ones will come out later, so I just wanted to come here and have this discussion. And of course, after all said and done, I'm like here few days to my birthday. My birthday is on the 12th of January, and I used to have anxiety. I don't know if any other person shares that same thing with me. I used to have anxiety, like I was always scared of my birthday up until last 2 years. So when I entered my pinnacle year, which was me turning 30, I could say that I had not achieved anything that I felt that I'm supposed to have achieved. I was a colossal loss. So me turning 30 gave me the chills, like and when you come online, you come on the internet and you see people that are achieving things at 23, 24, 25 and all that, I was like turning, when I was 29 going on 30, like the year that was going to lead me on to 30, turning 30 really gave me, anxiety. I was scared that, okay, I was nearing the grave and yet I had not done anything. I was not married. I did not have children. Nothing. So I think a few days to my birthday, I was crying a lot. But although I tried to, I not just try, I turned that to Thanksgiving instead of feeling angry or whatever. But deep down within me, I kept asking myself like, okay, how is it going to be? But after then, like after the Thanksgiving of that year and everything, my story just changed for good. Like it happened in a blink of an eye, and I got married, I got pregnant. Now I have a child, I have a son, and the journey has not been easy. I feel like nobody prepares you for having a child. You just get to that point and then you just find out what you're supposed to do or what you're not supposed to do, and then it's just a lot. I used to hear of postpartum depression. I thought that because I had stayed for a while, and because this was something I desired from God, I would never get to that point. But surprisingly, postpartum depression came for me and it caught me and it got me to a place that I wouldn't want anybody to be in. And the funniest part is, most often than not, you are alone as a woman on that journey, because my husband was always like, you prayed for this, and we'll talk about this in another video. I don't want to go there because that was a very, very downtime for me, but I'm thankful that I'm past that. My body is healing. I know that when I came out from delivery, I know how my tummy was. My tummy was more like I was like 5 months pregnant, but coming from then through to now, I know that I've healed and my body is going back. I've lost some weight, so my body is going back and I'm gradually getting there. I'm just giving myself, a breathing space. I'm getting there gradually. Whenever I get there, I get there. I mean, the stripes that I feel like we are all scared of, are what most people will give to have what I have. So I'll wear my stripes. I'll wear my boobs that has now kind of gone down somehow. I'll wear all those with pride because I have what I've always desired and I'm thankful for that. So yeah, thank you all for sticking with me through my inconsistency. Thank you all for still, whenever I say I have a video up, I know that most of my soldiers come here and they view the video and give me, please bring your family members to this channel. Like, you will not regret it. I promise to do better this year. So tell your family members, tell your friends about this channel. It's about to get deep. It's about to get a lot. Like, I'm going to be laying everything bare. There's nothing I'm going to be hiding from you on out. So you want to bring them and you're going to learn a lot, because I feel like most of the things that I have had to go through this period, nobody prepared me for it, and I want to prepare some persons or most people for that stage. Most people that are ready to let me give them an insight to what is on this side. I'm ready to give you an insight. So tell your family members about this channel. Let's vibe together. And yes, thank you for sticking with me. And of course, I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.